we're going to take another look at how to use the Pythagorean theorem. In the last section, we looked at the Pythagorean theorem, which said that a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where the sides a and b form the right triangle and c form the hypotenuse. In the last video, we were always solving for what c value was. We always knew what a was, always knew what b was. In this video, we're going to start learning how to solve for a and for b. So if I give you a particular example, let's say a and b and c. Well, let's suppose c equals 12 and b equals 7. Well, if I fill in what I know, I do not know what a is, so I say a squared plus b squared is 7 squared, and that's going to equal 12 squared. If I go ahead and square what I have a squared plus 49 will equal 144. At this point, I need to solve the equation, which means I need to get the a values by itself. So I'm going to subtract 49 from both sides. The 49s will drop out, leaving me with a squared is going to equal 95. Okay. In order to solve for a will equal whatever the square root of 95 is, which in this case will be something probably around 9.7-ish, although you'd have to confirm that probably with a calculator. Okay, that would be completely accurate. It's probably something like 9.7, 9.8. Okay, so the key part here, and the one thing that's different from the last section, is instead of just working out something like 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to c squared, 9 plus 16 is equal to c squared, and 25 will equal c squared, taking the square root of both sides, so c would equal 5. Okay, it's a very similar process that I substitute in what I have, but instead of being able to add the two numbers, I'm going to have to basically subtract the two numbers here. And then down here, just like up here, I'm going to have to take the square root. So that's basically what we're looking at today. That's pretty much the lesson. We're going to practice some next class. But what I really want you to do is to just basically be able to memorize these steps and to know this process, because what we're doing here is basically the same thing as solving an equation. So that's going to be important as we work to building up to solving the equations.